Alright, welcome back to my playthrough and lore discussion of Dishonored. This is the first part of Mission 6. I'm not sure if this will take 2 parts or 3, because there's lots of lore, lots of different ways to do things, and lots of NPC guards. So we'll see how much I can get through. Okay? Houndpit's Pub. Final move. With the removal of Lady Boyle, his greatest financial supporter, the Lord Regent is now vulnerable as he has ever been. It's time to make preparations to strike directly.
Lord Pendleton said he would meet us here. I checked the wine cellar. Losing family gives a man a thirst. Pendleton's here someplace. The river's the only way out of here. Things are moving pretty fast now, eh? All that with Lady Boyle just now will probably put the Lord Regent into a state. I'll be ready in case you need to leave in a hurry.
Alright, first thing we want to do is start this little look for Emily side action here.
Corvo. Emily's hiding again. It started as a game, but it's turned into her way of teasing me. If you see her, will you send her back to me? It's time for her studies.
There are 3 places where Emily will be hiding. Kind of behind the tower, back of the alley, behind the Houndpits, and Corvo's bedroom. So I'm sure we'll come across those places eventually. But for now, let's see if I think Bureau has a new audiograph.
Copper wiring is making all the difference, increasing the output by almost 50%. Yet, the whale oil still has
My work
too
on the
many
Joplin
impurities.
Arc
I gotta
Pylon
find a way to filter
progresses
myself
slowly,
if that
but
idiot
it
can't provide
progresses.
a better grade. Even the Academy
Hello,
doesn't
Corvo.
have anything that
I
will
imagine
refine to the
you made that
specifications I
masquerade
require.
a lively
Something
event. I doubt there will be another high society
Perhaps
party
some
that will live
charcoal.
up to it.
or a multiple chambered device. I feel confident that the answer will come to me tonight as I slumber.
Sorry about that. You can't control when they just start talking to you, unfortunately. Okay, now let's go check the tower room. I think there are some new audiographs there also.
Yes, I tell her you will still need to study. And as Empress, you'll have proper tutors, one for each subject. And many personal servants. She asks if she'll have spies. Yes, I tell her. I suppose you will. And advisors. So many advisors your head will spin. She wants a cake maker. Well, I tell her you'll have a whole kitchen staff with an army of chefs. And of course she asks if she can have cake every day. And I say if that is your wish, my young Empress, which always makes her giggle. Sometimes she gets so sad, remembering these things. They remind her of her poor mother. It's been 6 months, and Emily is resilient, but sometimes I can hear her crying when she thinks I'm asleep.
So now we see this drawing. This is not of Dunwall Tower with a rainbow, but the Houndpits Pub Tower with a rainbow. This tower.
Hello, I am Callista, and I am Emily's teacher, and this is my lesson plan. Boring sums, boring history, boring geography, boring, boring, boring 7 strictures. Ugh. Why can't we study sword fighting, and sailing, and monsters?
And I think these audiographs and the drawing are affected by chaos as well. So if you have high chaos, they might be a bit darker.
I trust you enjoyed the Boyles' hospitality.
Yeah, kinda.
Lord Pendleton is anxious to see you. I think he is taking his morning refreshment.
Well, is that what you call it? Okay, what's this? Note from a courier. Masked man, this note is for you. Your actions have not gone unnoticed. There is a package next to your bed and a note from the one who wanted you to have it. A humble footman. Okay. I think Cecilia's got some dialogue.
Hello, sir. I just don't like the way they look at me. I'm not a fool. I know I'd be the first to go if they got rid of people.
Also a little foreshadowing. Or maybe it's anti-foreshadowing. And Samuel's got another audiograph.
I'm taking part in history here. Dunwall is on the verge of a new age, a better age. And this old sailor has had a role to play in it. I doubt I'll be remembered, as the worthy men who made this happen are truly the heroes, and one feisty little girl who hides the sadness of missing her mother very well, bless her. But perhaps someday someone will listen to this and know that a humble sailor named Samuel was a part of it all.
And once again, this map is back. We'll take it again. 75 coins. I don't know if that's a glitch or if it happens every time and I just didn't notice. Alright, let's go talk to Pendleton.
You did it. And now we've done away with a woman, and a noble woman at that. But Boyle was a viper. She helped the Lord Regent kill the Empress. So I don't feel a thing for her.
Personally, I heard you upheld my name in a rather spectacular style and at some risk to yourself. I want to thank you for it. This little item has been helpful to my family over the generations. But I think you'll find more use for it than I ever will. Go on. Take it.
You've had a long night, Corvo. But I fear it's not over. Havelock and Martin have already cooked up something more for you. They would like to see you now, in Havelock's chambers above the bar.
Corvo, the time has come. Everything we have done, everything that you have done, has served to make this moment possible.
The Lord Regent is exposed, Corvo. Vulnerable. And now everything is in place to strike at him. We're one step from the throne.
One man, one beating heart, is all that's left of the forces that brought this city to the brink of ruin.
It is simple, but it will be far from easy. The Lord Regent's paranoia has reached an all-time high. He has lost the support of the Overseers, the Parliament, his financial base, and he's lost Sokolov, who made his security technology. So at Dunwall Tower, he has consolidated every remaining loyal man around him.
He knows something is coming. He knows you are coming. And everything depends on him being correct. Piero will help you prepare. Then Samuel will take you close to the tower, near the waterlock. Last time you were there was the horrible day that all of this started. Now you will go there and end it. Good luck, Corvo.
I'm not sure what else we could say, other than our hopes are riding on you.
You've come...
Here's the Dunwall Tower map, first, second, and third floors. Not terribly useful.
Far. We are almost there.
We are moving closer and closer to an empire free of the corrupt and depraved. Not much further now, Corvo. Only a matter of time before this is all over. If it goes our way, it'll be glorious. There was rioting in the Taylor's district last night. The people demanding food, Elixir against the plague and better treatment. Stiltwalker guards set some of them on fire.
I wish I had a fraction of your skills. I did, years gone by.
Alright, Havelock entry 5. Teague Martin is now High Overseer. He's a clever one, and his ideas have taken us very far. Considering where he comes from, he should be very pleased with himself. Now we can be assured that the Overseers will support our claims, whatever they may be. There is only one man now standing between us and complete control of the Empire. The Lord Regent will soon find himself staring into that hideous mask of Corvo's. Of that I have no doubt. But what happens after that? What happens indeed?
I wonder if Lydia has put on tea yet. The Admiral has been telling me about sea life.
Sea life?
Sounds like a fine
life
way
at
to
sea.
live. Then again, I'm sure he'd enjoy the opulence of Dunwall Tower.
I once snuck into a party at the Brimsleys. Very strange it was, too.
I can believe it.
Had a fun night out, did you?
Kind of.
I bet you enjoyed yourself over there. I do like a masked ball. So mysterious.
I am not surprised in the least. Okay, another memoir audiograph.
That is not the vintage I asked for, you half-wit ox. No matter, just set it down. Leave both bottles and get out. I'm trying to write my memoirs.
You're not doing a very good job of it. Alright, we can hear a rune, which is, I think...
Hello, love.
Hello. In a bedroom. Anonymous note. Whoever you are, I must thank you for sparing at least part of my family. We all have enemies, certainly we Boyle women. In a way, you've done me a favor, so you deserve a reward. I've passed this along from one of my servants, through another, who knows another, to one of yours. May we never cross paths again. Wonderful people, the Boyles. Not exactly an anonymous note, is it? I can finally pick up these sleep darts. Oh, most of them. Okay, now where is Emily? Sometimes she is here, but not this time. What was that? Let's see, there's a couple other places. Another one is down here in the back of the alley. Oh, there she is. Right there.
Shh! Don't make any sound. I'm hiding from Callista. It's a game we like to play.
I think you're the only one playing
I remember
it.
playing hide and seek with you too. I don't know why it's so much fun to hide from her. Here. This was at the edge of the river, in the mud. I put it under my pillow for good luck, but it gave me bad dreams. You can have it, as a present. I suppose I'll do my lessons now. Hiding gets boring after a while anyway.
So the other place she could be is kind of on that side of the tower there, at the base. And I think we can listen to at least some of the lessons. Can we?
What are the principal islands in the Empire?
Circanos, Bristol, Tivia, and Morley.
And which one is the biggest?
Crystal. And it's the best one too.
And how does whale oil work?
That one's a trick. No one knows. Not even Piero.
Excuse us, Corvo. I'm afraid you're a little distracting for the girl.
Callista talks in her sleep sometimes, but it's hard to tell what she's saying. I wish I had my own room. When I'm Empress, I'll never have to live in a place like this again.
Don't bet on that.
I dreamed the river got higher and higher, and we all climbed up to the top floor of the house into your room, but then the water turned into rats. I never have good dreams here. Do you think there's any treasure buried under here? I dug a hole once, but all I found was old bones. I made a list of all the swear words the Admiral uses, but Callista made me throw it away. Callista talks in her sleep sometimes, but it's hard to tell what she's saying. I wish I had my own room. Do they make you clean your own room? I have to.
I need to start Emily on her sums. Perhaps she can inventory our whiskey supplies. Just think. Our future Empress has a bar for a schoolhouse. As you can see, Lady Emily has quite an imagination. Any child would grow a little odd in a place like this.
Okay, I think that's all the dialogue. So we've gotten a couple of extra runes, so let's do some upgrades. And time 1. I don't know. I tend to avoid dark vision. I can't stand how it looks on the screen. I can't stand watching it. I get bedtime too. And let's switch out some of these. I swear if I get strong arms in the last mission, it'll be exactly my kind of luck. I'll take that. Okay. And let's see, do we go to sleep for this mission? I don't think we do. No, we don't. Because Samuel's already marked. But let's load up on supplies and maybe upgrades, see what we can get.
Do you need me to build something for you? I can make anything, practically.
Sticky grenade. Probably won't use that too much. Let's do a crossbow. Range and accuracy. So bolt capacity, by the way, it only refers to the standard crossbow bolts, not the sleep darts. So a lot of people upgrade thinking they're getting more sleep darts, but it's just for the regular ones. Okay, let's go. They cut you down to 5 in the second game. I guess they thought that you were too overpowered.
Ready to face the Lord Regent? About time we took care of my say. Long past time.
Alright, let's go. Return to the tower. It's time to end Lord Regent's rule, and if you succeed, Emily can be crowned Empress. You must return to Dunwall Tower and infiltrate the place where you once served as Lord Protector. Ever paranoid, the Lord Regent has upgraded security over the months and has a heavily defended safe room which you will escape to if you set off any alarms.
This is it, Corvo. Your last memories of Dunwall Tower might not be good ones, huh? So maybe you can make up for what happened back then. It'll be a bit of a climb from the waterlogged. Most important thing is killing the Lord Regent. Built himself quite a place at the top of the tower. Calls it his safe room or something. Crazy if you ask me. Another point of interest while I'm giving you the grand tour, Corvo. broadcast control station here where all them announcements come from. Might be worth looking into. You ready? Next time I see you, the Lord Regent will be dead. And if not, well, it was an honor to serve with you.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Okay. So go through Water Rock. There is no other way to get up. I've tried. Other people have tried. I think this is the only way. And if you're feeling really hungry, there's some hagfish eggs. Get up here. Alright. So, in an early video, I mentioned that it was possible to do most of this game without using any powers or upgrades. I mean, outside the void, where you're in the void and you have to use them. But there are two places where you have to use a power or an upgrade to progress. This is the first of them. This ledge here, to get to this opening, you have to either blink or use double jump agility. Right? I've heard that some people have claimed that they were able to launch themselves up here using a grenade, exploding it just close enough to you that it blasts you up but doesn't kill you. I've never been able to accomplish this. So, as far as I know, that may not be possible, but go, you can try it. But this, I think, is a place where you have to use a power. And the typical way to proceed is to go up and through there. But sometimes, not always, you can, let's see if I can do this, can blink into this wheel, and it will sometimes, it will just stop the wheel, and it will not crush you. Sometimes it does crush you, and I think it might depend on which way you're facing, which way you're pointed. But if you wanted to come up this way and use this little exploit and just blink right up there, but that's obviously an oversight. It's not how you're supposed to do it, but you can if you want. Just something I thought was interesting. However, the same wheels, if you could get caught in here, they will crush you. So don't get stuck in there. There's some redstone there. You can kind of avoid them by blinking out onto a ledge here. Ah! I did not avoid them. This ledge here, and then you can get over to one of the platforms over there. Oh, I think there was some loot over in that other. Well, it's alright.
Regent asks, how's he gonna hear this assassin coming? Ferris, Doc for not bathing enough? He says the assassin's going to smell him in the dark.
I have a mind to dock you for too much conversing, guardsman.
Oh, no you won't. Because I helped with the new alarms the Lord Regent asked for. And he says to me, good work. That's right, me. For a second, I thought he might even shake hands, but then, no, quiet.
Right, so you can blink past this arc pylon by coming right over here and then going down. Take out the oil tank.
Attention Dunwall Tower personnel. All new assignments report directly to the duty officer.
Okay, so you can go through here if you want, but in an easier way, just take the same route that Dowd and his assassins did. Get up on the rooftop. Just go across this way. Plus you get a nice view of the area ahead. You can see the difference between how it looked at the beginning of the game and how it looks now. So you see the fortifications. You can see the tower's fortified. Got these armor plates all over it. Two main ways you can go to get in. One is this way, which is what I prefer, or you can go around this way. I'm going to save here in case I mess this up. Go one way and then see if I can show both ways. So you can go visit the gazebo.
Remain on post
And
until you receive further orders.
almost. That didn't take that long. Yeah, so that barbed wire, you gotta watch that.
Attention, Dunwall Tower personnel. Remain on post until you receive further orders.
Don't you love the view from here?
This place makes me sad.
Why is that?
This is where the Empress was killed by that wretched murderer. Everything changed for the worse after that day.
It was a dark day for sure, but things were already bad with the plague. In any case, I wouldn't dwell on it. Let me comfort you.
I need to get back to work.
Can I come by and see you later?
I don't think it's a good idea tonight.
And I think there's an achievement for visiting this gazebo. Of course, this is where Jessamine was murdered. And now they have a this little memorial plate here. I don't know if she's like, is she actually buried underneath here, under the stones? Or if it's just a memorial. I don't know. Now, some people, when they come up here to this place, they claim they can hear some kind of ghostly voice in the wind. I've never heard that. Maybe I'm just not listening correctly, but anyway. So to get in from this side, we come down here to this moat control area here and talk to this engineer.
Says in a big moat. What's he expecting? A whole army?
Works the moat controls.
All that water does is bring mosquitoes and invite vermin into the courtyard. You're the assassin they've been talking about. Listen, I don't like these people either. I beg you, just let me live so I can see my children again. Every day I work here is another day I risk offending that tyrant and getting thrown into Coldridge prison. Listen, I can help you. Just use that valve to open the moat overflow gate. You can get access to the tower's main doors from there. Oh, watch out for the hagfish. I've seen them take a finger off.
The lighthouse. Excerpt from a recent historical work on King Sparrow Island. King Sparrow Island sits in the middle of the Wrenhaven River, and up through the previous century it was only used by fishermen and for occasional religious ceremonies. During the time of the Morley insurrection, a fort and naval dock were added to the island as a means of protecting the city from attacks by sea. In the time of the rat plague crisis, shortly after the tragic death of Empress Jessamine Caldwin, Dunwall's acting regent Hiram Burrows commissioned the construction of a modernized military installation and lighthouse on the island. Burrows' lighthouse, only recently completed, is widely considered to be one of the marvels of the modern age, humming with Sokolov's technologies powered by processed whale oil. We will visit that in the last mission. Alright, so what this guy's talking about over here is you can open this gate here. Save, because of the hagfish. You could swim through there, hop up, and go through the front door. I don't recommend this way. There are a lot of hagfish in here. They will bite you. It's not my preferred way, so I'm gonna see if I can get back the other way without having to reload too many times. Those tall boys are a real pain, so no promises. Nope. think they intentionally have routes that are different from normal guards, specifically to throw you off a bit. Ah. All right, try that. Try that again. Okay, so the way I like to come in is across these poles and plates here. Go up over this way. And so this street that curves around here, this is actually, it leads to past that gate down there. Oop. This is actually, as we learn in the second game, Caldwin Boulevard. It's the main street of the Tower District, just outside that gate. But at the beginning of the game, at the end of this curve, right near where it enters the tower, the curve in the street, there's a plaque, and it says Burrows Street. You can't get to it normally. You have to kind of no-clip over there and get into a place you're not supposed to. Oop. But it says Burrows Street, although that plaque is now gone.
What's going on there?
At this point in the game, so I don't know if they removed it, or if they just want like renamed part of the street or all of the street at some point, because the tower definitely predates the Caldwins, or if it was just an asset, random asset that the developers used. Didn't think you would ever see it. I don't know, just an interesting little tidbit. All right, off limits. Captain Briarmont, I must ask you to speak with one of your men. Corporal Keyes reports to you, I believe. According to the morning duty officer, Keyes has been making his way to the basement, meeting with the royal interrogator. I have no idea what they discuss, but it's been reported that Keyes has an interest in the occult. Either way, I'm not an overseer, so I don't give a fig for how he spends his time when he's not on duty. But keep him away from the torturer. The basement is off limits to our men. Major Hawking. So that gives us our option of visiting the torturer. You can kill the torturer if you want. You can also get the alternate side action of defeat the torturer. It's not quite as easy. And I just happen to note there's a guard right there. Okay, and so definitely want to take out that turret. And that will make it much easier to move around. Especially since there's a rune we can get in that bunkhouse down there. The rune is right underneath that bed there. Sewer capacity, month of nets. Already read that one. Alright, official decree by order of the Lord Regent. Effective immediately, all access to Dunwall Tower is hereby restricted to official traffic, via waterlock only. The front gate is sealed with no exceptions. This order is issued from the office of General Tobias with the full authority of the Lord Regent. Okay, I can't really do a very good Lord Regent voice either. But, whatever. I thought about it doing it in the last mission, but
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night? Indeed, I believe so.
Okay, I'm going to do a hard save here because there are a couple of different things that I want to show. Alright, let's go in. Alright, so let's listen to
Your
this.
report, General Tobias?
This dialogue here.
The cure on the grounds, Lord Regent.
It won't hurt to check again. I'm going to head down and retire to my bedroom.
Begging your pardon, sir, but I think it would be best if you stay in your safe room on the roof for now.
I need the comfort of my own bed tonight. I trust you and your men can handle the tower security. Double the guard if you
It's
have
General
to.
Tobias there in
Come
the
see
red.
me before you finish your rounds.
Yes, as you wish, Lord Regent. I'm
Okay.
heading up. Keep this area secure and use that alarm if there's any sign of trouble. Yes, sir.
So this is an interesting device. It looks like a TV screen. Odd piece of technology for this era, but apparently, canonically, this is not an actual TV. It's a kind of they call it a refractive lens device, and it basically uses a lot of crystals and mirrors to reflect images. So it's a really complicated periscope.
Better make a pass over here.
You don't encounter anything like this again in any of the games, I think. So, Regent is now coming down to his bedroom. There he is. And so in low chaos, he'll come down here. In high chaos, he'll stay in his safe room.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight? Yes, of course.
And there are a couple things you can do to take care of him. Actually, let's reload.
I'm going to head down and retire to my bedroom.
Begging your pardon.
Now, if we interrupt the
I think it
conversation
would be best if you...
by shooting these guys,
What's happening down there? Is anyone there? General Tobias? I insist that someone speak to me.
I'll speak to you.
Oh, why isn't this thing working as it should? Can anyone hear me?
If you activate the switch,
I knew you'd come for
you can talk to him directly.
But you wasted a trip. My men are disciplined, and Dunwall Tower is the most
They're
fortified
not that
structure in the
disciplined.
city. Guardsmen are on their way to intercept you now, so run or fight. But either way, you won't leave this place alive.
And if you take your mask off, you can show who you are.
You're the masked villain we've been searching for. You! Well, it doesn't matter. I can't believe you came back here. Tonight, we can tie up loose ends. This time, Corvo, you'll face your execution instead of slipping away. I'll see to it myself. Ugh. What did the Empress see in you?
My luxurious head of hair. That's what I'm going to go with. Okay, so that's one variant.
I'm going to head down and retire
Now,
to my bedroom.
Begging your
a
pardon.
slightly different thing you can do is if you interrupt the conversation, but don't show ourselves, don't show your identity.
The tower security, double the guard. Come see me before you. General Tobias.
Okay, and then quickly rush to the safe room on the roof. He'll stay there, but he hasn't seen our face yet, so we can get some slightly different dialogue by doing it up there.
have doubled the guards at every post. For now, I recommend you stay in the tower's safe room and try to remain calm.
Okay, I am calm. It's imperative everything is locked and secure and in its proper place.
Yes, Lord Regent. Remember, your roof fortifications are completely secure, even if all
Oh yes,
else
very
should fail.
secure.
Of course they are. I insisted on it. Very well, carry on. I want frequent updates, Captain.
Gotta love that skeleton key.
Who's over there? For the love of Dunwall, how? How did you get to me? No, it's impossible. I'm a hallucination. My eyes see what they fear. Why do you hide your face? Are you some phantom behind that mask? Some terrible spirit here to punish me for my lack of perfection? What do you intend to do? I must know. Are you even capable of mercy?
So if you leave your mask on, I think you just go right to the fight. But if you take it off, you get some more dialogue.
Corvo! How is it even possible? My mind reels. You're the one who's been tearing at us, taking out my allies. What game is this? Why come back now? You've gotten away, despite my efforts. Everyone believes you killed the Empress. And now, I'll have you put down like a dog. And history will remember me as the one who avenged her death.
They very politely wait for me to put the mask back on. See if we can get the death animation. I did not. All right. Let me try it again. See if we can get the animation.
Everything's secure here, sir. We have doubled the guards at every post. For now, I recommend you stay in the tower's safe room and try to remain calm.
How dare you! I am calm! It's imperative everything is locked and secure and in its proper place.
Yes, Lord Regent. Remember, your roof fortifications are completely secure, even if all else should fail.
Of course they are, because I insisted on it. Very well, carry on. I want frequent updates, Captain. Who's over there?
There we go. Oh, gross. Alright, so those were the lethal endings, obviously. So the non-lethal option is obviously
General Tobias?
Everything is secure on the grounds, Lord Regent.
It won't hurt to check again. I'm going to head down and retire to my bedroom.
Begging your pardon, sir, but I think it would be best if you stay in your safe room on the roof for now.
I need the comfort of my own bed tonight. I trust you and your men can handle the tower security. Double the guard if you have to. Come see me before you finish your rounds.
Yes, as you wish, Lord Regent. I'm heading up. Keep this area secure and use that alarm if there's any sign of trouble. Yes, sir.
Alright, and one thing I want to quickly show while I'm here. So this door leads to an alternate way out. Out, but not in. Leads to this sort of drain, and it's got a grate with a valve that you can turn only on this side. Oh, and it's full of hagfish, of course. So it's a way to get out, but you can only turn that valve from inside. So it's unfortunately not a good way to get in. Don't usually use it too often, but I just wanted to show it. there's a arc pylon up there on the next floor, but if you come down through this door, the key, which you don't really need if you have the skeleton key, you can disable that and then start the non-lethal option by talking to the propaganda officer.
A citywide ban on whale oil is now in effect. Citizens are encouraged to bring any whale oil in their possession to the City Watch at once. Anyone caught burning oil will be subject to arrest. This message is a directive from the Lord Regent himself. We must all trust in the Regent. Please, please don't hurt me. You're here to kill the Regent, aren't you? Spare my life, and I can help you beat him. He makes recordings on audiograph, secrets, some that would destroy him if others heard. Played on this amplifier, his confessions would be broadcast throughout the city. He'll be ruined. The audiograph card you want is in a safe in the Lord Regent's room, but I was able to see the combination over his shoulder. 935. Trust me, what's recorded on that card will do the trick. Good luck.
Okay, so that
the Lord Regent would like to remind
that combination
that
doesn't
all
change either.
curfews
It's
will
part
be
of
enforced
an
without
piece
exception.
of dialogue, so it's always
Citizens
935.
on the streets after curfew.
Alright, so I'm going to call it right now and pick up with the next one. Go ahead and save here. And, yeah. I think that'll do it for today. Alright, thanks a lot.